What's up, team? Competition day has come and gone. It's been a couple days since, and I thought I should, make a video and tell you guys about it, show you what happened, show you some stuff on stage, some after the fact, and, what we did to prepare. So, starting off, we got to the hotel pretty early on Friday. So, Friday, the day before competition day. Got there around noontime. Went and checked in and took some photos. Here they are. Right here. So we checked in, wrote up little 2-sentence things that they're going to use to introduce us on stage. Did that, got our numbers. I ended up being number 4, and Chris was number 3. Very important for later, just for context. I'll tell you in a little bit. So, we checked in. We got to the hotel. The host hotel was where the check-in was, whatever. We got up to our room. We had about 2 hours to kill before we had to do our polygraph test. Now, polygraph test for OCB, which is the organization of something bodybuilding. I don't remember what it was called. You need to get polygraph tested before the competition. That cost us like $60. It wasn't too bad. But, yeah, waited 2 hours to do that. Really didn't do anything in that time period. I mean, we had some food, meal prepped stuff, and played some cards and kind of just did our own thing. Polygraph test was done. We both passed. Neither of us have been, using any sort of performance-enhancing drugs. Speed forward a couple hours. So polygraph was around 2:30. 7 o'clock rolls around. We got to go get our spray tans. So we head down, and we go get our spray tans. It was super awkward, but it is what it is. That's the first ever spray tan I've gotten. I think the first ever one that he's gotten as well. And we were looking pretty good. We threw on our sweatpants, our flip-flops, and a long sleeve t-shirt. By the way, I got this t-shirt when we checked in, so got it. Then afterwards, after we got the spray tan, I recorded this little blurb. Oh boy, team! In the chronicles of bodybuilding competition, we just got our spray tans done. Alright, I didn't record anything before this because nothing else was like out of the ordinary. But I'm looking pretty tan. I'm not going to show you what it looks like just yet, but that's okay. We did polygraph tests earlier, which I told you about. That, we passed. It's not like we took anything, so we're good to go there. So now we're going to wait 2 hours before we take some photos. Let the tan sink in, dry in a little bit more. How you feeling?
Sticky.
I'll check back in with you and update you later. Yeah, and so after that video was posted, we were told that we could not, you couldn't bend your arms, you couldn't bend your legs, because you didn't want to ruin your tan. So we laid out on the beds in the hotel room, and I'll throw the pictures up here. We just kind of looked like dead bodies. It was pretty funny. So we laid there for about, I don't know, an hour or two, maybe an hour. We played some video games on the Switch 2 that Chris brought. We just, we played some Mario Kart, fully extended with the controllers. And then we got up because the coach wanted photos of how the tan looks and all that good stuff. Yeah, so we sent over photos of of what we looked like, and he told us what we needed to eat, what we needed to drink that night, and we also sent photos in the morning just so we knew what we could do. And then so next day, Saturday morning show day, I recorded this little blurb. Alright guys, it's show day. Chris, how you feeling?
I'm excited as all hell.
What'd you just tell me?
I just said I'm gonna win today.
Okay, and what constitutes a win?
First, second, and third on the podium.
Dude, my teeth look so white.
I know, right? Crazy.
Go get some eye drops, throw those in, make my eyes super white. That'll be super cool. Yeah, we're just packing up, getting ready to go. Head over to the venue and
win it.
Wait around for a little while, and then yeah, I guess win it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after that video I made, I didn't record much. I didn't record really anything backstage, mainly because it was more for a time to relax, I guess. Everything's been building up to this day, and it was just kind of a mellow out, relax, and don't worry about too much. So morning of, we head over to the venue, which was a high school, and we got another coat of spray tan, and our coach showed up probably about an hour later, a good hour and a half before the competition started. Yeah. So we go through that, and then it comes time to get on stage. Now, some pretty ridiculous things happened in between the coach showing up and us getting on stage, and I'm gonna leave that for another video. Chris and I are gonna touch on it at the end here, at the end of this video. That I took a little. We recorded something right afterwards, but to continue on. We are in two divisions, all right? We're in the novice and we're in the open division. Well, novice goes first. There were 7 guys up there, I believe. It could have been less. Could have been more. All right, I lied to you. There was 6. All good. If we say 7 later in the video, it's because I think we thought there was 7. I'm not sure. Anyways. 6 of us are up there, and here is the video of us walking in.
Classic Physique Novice Class B.
Judges, on stage we have competitors. Number 3, number 4, number 14, number 28, number 33, and number 68. All right, gentlemen, quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right.
Chris has got a lot of definition. Yeah.
Turn and face in front. Competitor number 3 and competitor number 33. Change places, please.
Yeah! Woo!
So we walk in, and we did not get the full recording of it. Everybody has little bits and pieces, and I didn't feel like going through it. But we went around and did all these poses.
Abdominals and thighs. This is my favorite pose. Relax.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
All right, guys. Pose of your choice. Let's see something classic. Let's see something we haven't seen. And look right at my husband behind me. Look at the photographer.
Let's go, Chris!
For a good 10 minutes, it felt like. It felt like we were up there forever. Even our coach came back and said, you guys did awesome. They worked you like crazy because they kept having us go front relax, side.
So there's
Side
our
chest.
guys up here. We got David there, Chris over here, second in. They've been working them for a while. This is novice novice A classic.
Relax.
It's a good class. A lot of competitors.
Turn and face the front.
We'll see where they end up placing them, but they're looking good.
Okay, side chest. All right. Back to the front. All right. Front double bicep. Like they just kept rotating. Like they were looking at two people specifically, and I think they had to just determine who was going to win. But holy moly, swap sides, switching back and forth. It was pretty crazy. I will say that. And I will throw some photos up that we have here and whatever recordings that we have that are thrown in here. So we did that. That was the novice. Chris ended up coming in second for novice. And I think if he worked on his posing a little bit more, he probably would have came in first. But I'm biased. And I came in fifth. So I beat one of the other guys there. And I ended up getting a medal. We got away on the podium. Here's that. I think I'll find that picture somewhere and I'll post that right here. So, with that being said, novice was done. Okay, we had to stay backstage, which, mind you, we were wearing posing trunks, and it was like 63 degrees out there, back there. It was so cold. None of my veins were popping out. I was frozen. My feet were super cold. I was doing push-ups to stay warm. But, yeah. It is what it is, right? Try and make sure people aren't sweating their tans off. Stuff like that. So, all good. We go out. We do another round, which was the open, right? We do the open, and there was about 9 of us. I don't think I have. There's some videos floating around somewhere that I can try and that I should have tried to get from people. I just didn't.
Okay, now we got the open class B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. We got David and Chris on the end there on the left, holding their own. In the OCB, they don't really do the whole holding center thing, so I don't know where they got them placed, but it was good, man. Let's see his back here.
Rear double bicep.
Here's a rear double bicep. Let's go. Both brothers. Yeah, dude. See everybody. All right. See how this plays out.
It was more live in the moment than need to relive it. But there was about 9 guys. I know this one for a fact. And yeah, so all of us were out there at our height range. And yeah, for that one, I did not place in the top 5. Unfortunate. It is what it is. However, Chris, he came in 4th. Not too bad. Not too bad. And I still think if he posed better, he would have came in much higher. But he did not practice posing nearly as much as some of the other guys did. He had more mass than they did, but they could show it off a little bit better. It is what it is. It's just my thoughts on it. So he placed, and finally we're done, pretty much. Well, not yet, I should say. up next was our individual routines to music, right? So we go out one at a time, starting at the lowest number going up. So reminding you that we were number 3 and number 4. So Chris was number 3, I was number 4. Well, we were the lowest numbers in those divisions. So Chris does his routine first, which I will put here.
Competitor number 3, Chris.
And then, right after him, it was my turn. And, you know, neither of us could really hear our own music. And we were trying to do it to on the beat. It just didn't work out so well. I didn't think I looked as good as I wanted to in this individual routine. However, I mean, I only practiced it for like a week. So, you can only get so good.
Please welcome to the stage competitor number 4, David.
Nice. Yeah.
Then later, afterwards, you know, we're done. We can eat whatever we want, or we could eat whatever we want. And we ended up going out for lunch afterwards with some of the people that came out to support us. Our coach was there. One of our older brothers was there. It was pretty cool. It was really awesome. I ended up getting a barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese bowl with like some fried onion strings on the top. Oh, that was pretty tasty. Side of garlic mashed potatoes. I should have taken a picture of it, however I didn't. And this is what we recorded after that. All right, Chris, how'd it go?
It was pretty good. We got second in the novice, right? You got
Novice.
what? Novice.
I got 5th out of
fifth.
7. Remember, there were 7 people, so we did win out in a couple in our group.
Hell yeah. And then I got 4th, which is pretty nice, in the open.
Yep, overall open. So I do have some stuff I'm going to tell you guys about that. There was a whole lot of nonsense that happened backstage.
Unbelievable.
Because of him.
Yeah.
Mainly because of him. A little of it was both of our faults, but turned out pretty good.
Yeah, so apparently you need a certain type of shorts, opposing trunks, which I didn't have. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll get into that when we get home, but we just had a little bit of mid-afternoon lunch type thing at 110 Grill. Shout out to them.
Yep.
It was pretty tasty. We were sitting at opposite ends of the table and ordered the same exact thing.
Pretty much.
It was pretty funny.
We got the pulled pork mac and cheese. He didn't get any. He got a side of mashed potatoes.
Yep.
I got a side of steak tips and also cauliflower.
Yeah. So, good work.
Hell yeah.
And we'll talk about it. We'll talk about some more stuff and probably see what's on tap for the future.
Ooh. Yes, yes, yes. Stay tuned.
Now, what happened backstage? Two big things happened. The number one is our coach thought we were doing open bodybuilding, when in reality we were actually doing classic physique. Now, Chris just said in that clip, you need a certain shorts. You need certain posing trunks to do each one. Now, it's a good thing we figured that out sooner rather than later. So we were able to get the correct posing shorts for Chris so he could go on stage. His were blue bodybuilding trunks. Mine were black bodybuilding trunks. But classic physique requires black trunks. That's like the main thing. It requires black ones. So I got lucky. Mine were a little smaller than everybody else's, but it's what we had. So we start asking around, and our coach goes up to one of the guys and says, "Hey, do you have any extra trunks?" As he's been asking multiple people. The kid goes, "Yeah, I do. Do you need them?" And we go, "Yeah, we do. Yes, that would be awesome. Can we like buy them off you or something?" And the kid's like, No, you can just take them." And he holds them up. He goes, "No, you can just take them. I mean, everybody's put so much time and effort to be here." He goes, "Just take them. You want to be on stage, don't you? Just take them." So we took them, and Chris ended up just going to give the guy like $40. Like, take this, or I'm putting it in your bag type deal. You're taking this because you saved us. And turns out he was the one that won his pro card and won the Open Classic Physique. Good karma for him. That was crisis number 1 averted. Crisis number 2 was Chris and I had only signed up for the novice competition. Okay? We're brand new. That's the one that the brand new people go into. It is what it is, right? That's not the competition. That's not the real competition. The real competition is the Open. So after everything's been all said and done, we never signed up for the actual competition. We signed up for the novice one. Oops. Big oops. So we find the promoter. She's the one completely in charge. And say, "Hey, is there any chance you can get us into that lineup?" I mean, there was a fee to sign up for it when we originally signed up. She was like, "I'll see what I can do, but there's like a 20% chance. I'll go talk to the judges. I'll go talk to the MC, and we'll figure it out." She comes back and says, "You guys are good to go. What heights are you?" So we tell her what heights we are, and we got to go on stage for the actual Open competition that Chris came in 4th in. Kind of ridiculous that everything played out. So that was the second big thing. Like, we never signed up for the actual competition. That's not good. We need to do that. But all in all, the big thing is now, what do we do next? And I've thought about it for almost a week now, and I'm not quite sure. Yeah. This is going to be a longer video. It's fine. I'm not quite sure. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I need to slowly build my way back up in calories so I don't put on a lot of fat and don't ruin my body. And Chris has to do the same thing. And we'll go from there. I don't know if we're going to do another competition. I'm not sure. I don't know what we're going to do for our next thing. I don't know if we're going to do a marathon next. I don't know if we're going to do something different. But I hope you enjoyed watching today's video, and you stay tuned for future stuff. Peace.